Okay, we'll start off with Euro USD. We'll just get into it. This was planned from Monday onwards. If you go back, watch the videos, I said a break of Monday's high, and we're targeting previous Monday's low. Obviously, there's things in the higher time frames that come into play for these trades, but you can see the target spot on, which was given out on Monday. Predetermined target, predetermined where we enter. Yes, we were underwater for a little while, but you know, nothing's perfect. And yeah, straight to target, and pretty happy with that trade. Actually, very happy with that trade. If you go watch other videos from the start of the week, this was all lined out from entry to target, and yeah, it doesn't get much simpler than that. On the weekly time frame, give us our bias. This level we were watching here, you can see the resistance, support. So quite a key level going through here. So this level was always going to play a huge part, and I was expecting a false breakout and a little return back inside the range. So that was a really nice play, and quite happy with that. If you caught it, well done. Profit should be taken at Monday's high. We'll go on to dollar Swiss. Exact same thing. Level on the weekly, and we were looking for bearish setups. If we go down into the H1, go back, watch the videos, break below Monday's low. It was actually after this spike back up, I said another H1 close below, and we'll be heading south. So that is quite a nice trade. Just because Euro has hit target, I don't know if this has much more to run, so I'd be happy to take most of the trade off in dollar Swiss. But higher time frame, utilizing Monday's low or levels. Once you get the bias, then everything becomes super easy. So we'll move on to CAD yen. If we go to the weekly chart, marked out this low swing point, you can see the price action failed to close below that level. Channel coming into play, a lot of confluence to give me my bearish or my bullish. Sorry, haven't fully woke up. Give me my bullish preference from this trade. So what I did, utilize Monday's range, Monday's high. What did I say? Probably come up, fill in this gap. Done that, no problem. Trade finished. You look at the price action here. You can see that Monday's high. If you read the price action, you can see the clues. Monday high acting as resistance. So resistance should turn support when we break it. So it's simple. Reading the market with a higher time frame, being sensible targets. And yeah, another great one. Dollar yen. Might as well move on to. Set a breakout of this channel that we're watching, break of Monday's low, and I'd sell short. Got a break, retest, straight to the next higher time frame level. If we want to add into shorts, we'll need to break this level. Such a key level on the higher time frames. But I said up here, watch this squeeze. We got the breakout, but I was waiting for confirmation below Monday's low. So that was a nice little trade. It didn't run that far, but there's a huge level on the weekly here, running through. So we'll see if that breaks, and then we can add the shorts. But you can see this high. We're coming up, testing it, and that would give us our bias to get short. So all these are lined out throughout the week, so you can go back and watch the videos and how I interpret them in real time. So it's not much just me going, oh yeah, I said this, but actually everything is documented. So that's the beauty of YouTube. Pound CAD was one of the main things I was watching, and it just didn't give me what I wanted, so stayed out of that. If we go to the daily time frame, these were the lows that we were looking on the higher time frames to go to get on board shorts, because I felt that this was very bearish price action. If I zoom in, this moved down, very bearish, but there'll be something for next week maybe. Could get an opportunity to short higher. It is just in a huge range. If I zoom out, so the highs, bit of it, and the lows. So we're just around the middle of the range at the moment, so expecting another push to the downside, but you've got to be patient. You have to wait for price action to do exactly what you want to do, or you just don't get involved like this week. So pound New Zealand, exactly the same. Weekly time frame, we're actually failing to close below here, so it's just price action, bearish price action and bullish price action. It's just chop city at the moment. What I was waiting for, break below this level to play it to this level, didn't happen, so no trades. So I'll keep the levels on my chart, and if anything pops up for next week, I would prefer not to buy this and only look for sales, because I'm not a fan of trading the continuation. I think the bigger moves are in the reversals, and the faster moves are in the reversals, because people are trapped, and that's where the most pain is going to be. Move on to pound yen. Quite nice levels that were given out start of the week. Didn't trade it, but if we go to the weekly, similar to CAD yen, as in that we had taken, spiked a low, we actually spiked two lows, and we also had a level of support there, and we also had, if we go out to the daily time frame, you can also see the levels here, the support and resistance. So let me just clean this up a little bit. The support and resistance there, and we got a daily close above that. And you'll remember in one of the videos during the week that we'll probably retest this level and go higher. It didn't go much higher, but didn't really play off Monday's range. If it came down, spiked it, and then I'd got in. I had a bullish bias, but wasn't too sure, so stayed out. It would have still worked to break above Monday's high, and still would have been profitable, but just it wasn't as clean as I had wanted it to be. Going to euro pound. Bearish bias, swing points, bearish price action. I said coming into these lows, I'd be very careful though. We don't seem to be closing below there. So next week will be important for euro pound. Do we just chop, or do we break this and finally go lower? On the lower time frames, a break of Monday's low would have sent this lower, but still messy. Came back up and back down again, so not the cleanest, but still you've got your higher time frame level, running through here, so you should have confidence to short this below Monday's low, in the added comfort that you've got a higher time frame level in your favor as well to send price lower. So yeah, that's all I'll go over, because I don't really want to keep it too long. If anyone's got any questions, hit me up, but everything's laid out throughout the week, so it's nice to see mostly everything play out the sort of way that you wanted it to. The Euro USD, great trade. Dollar Swiss, great trade. Dollar Yen, done well. So yeah, it's been a good week. So yeah, enjoy your weekend, and stay safe.